is the longest day of miles I've done so far, 20, right? Exactly 20. And no, if it had been 19.9, I wouldn't have gone another 10th to get to 20. The plan was to get to the shelter. I made it. Tented there, got about 10 or so tomorrow morning. So I'll try to get up extra early so I don't have to stress to get the shuttle. Shuttle leaves at 11:15. I would like to get there at 11 or before. If you're not early, you're late. So do not want to be chasing the shuttle because the next one's not till 2:15. So I really don't want to sit around there for 3 hours. It was a rough afternoon today, but we got through it. Had some awesome trail magic when I got to the shelter here earlier. Orly, a guy I'd met leaving Damascus. He's 80 years old. He's done the trail before. He's out here just doing sections. He loves it. He cooked me up a bagel, fried Spam, and cheese sandwich. He believes in real food for section hiking, so that was really good. He had a frying pan and the whole deal. So I'm gonna get to sleep here and try to get some time off my feet, and we will check back in the morning once we get going and we know we're at a pace that we're not going to miss the shuttle. Good night to everyone, and I hope you had a great day. See ya. All right, good morning. I know it looks like it's raining, but it's not. It's just very moist out. I gotta give a big shout out to my tent. My Copper Spur UL2 Big Agnes tent. Man, we have been just getting battered with thunderstorms at night, and I tell you, that tent just kept me and all my gear very, very dry. So big kudos to my tent. We are solo again. Coyote is going to go back and do a couple zeros in Damascus for trail days. He's on a 6-month sabbatical, and he's gonna, as part of that, he has to do a research project. So there's a gentleman back there that he wants to talk to, and he wants to check that out. What a great guy. I have no doubt that our paths will cross again at some point, I'm sure. He's just too good a dude not to hang with, and I enjoyed talking to him. And honestly, anybody who can hike with me for 100 plus miles, I think we hit 400 and 500 together, and listen to my babbling of useless knowledge, has to be a pretty good guy. So hope he has a good day. I hope they get good weather for trail days. A plan today, we are going to go, we have 29 and change, we'll call it 30, to the road that leads to Marion. So I'm going to definitely spend the night there somewhere, not sure yet. So today we are going to try to go 15 to 20 miles because the last shuttle on Friday into Marion is at 2:15. So we have to be at that road crossing at 2. So whatever the plan is, that's the end goal. We have to be there. So more jungle. So that's the plan. Check back in later. Don't know what today holds. Probably a little rain, but that's okay. We've been getting pretty lucky. I will talk to you all later. Oh, so we're cruising along. As luck would have it, mine. I'd stopped on a ridge with a couple bars to check in with my wife. Hadn't talked to her in a couple days. Pretty rough horizon coverage, at least around Mount Rogers and the Grayson Highlands. So I was talking to her, and lo and behold, Coyote came up behind me. So I just enjoyed hiking with him 8 miles this morning, and he stopped back there at the last road crossing. He's got a shuttle scheduled for 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, so he was just going to relax this afternoon, read a book or something, and so that was a pleasant surprise. So I'm just banging out as much as I can right now before I stop and do a good lunch. I think I'll probably get about, I'll end up with 9.5 miles before noon, so not too bad. Not too bad a start. That'll be about half the day done. So I'll check in with you all later. The sun is out. We are in the noontime hour. I just ate on the run a package of peanut butter and crackers. Hey, just a quick public service announcement. I had a couple more people reach out to me and ask me about like what I eat every day. Just remember, if you are watching my videos and you're not subscribed to my far out daily blog, if you will, just click more under the video. And basically what I'm doing is copying and pasting my daily blog in the video for that day. And on the bottom of that is I put the menu, everything I eat or drink that day, which is kind of cool. People find it interesting, so I'm kind of locked in, stuck doing it now, but it's kind of fun. So also in that blog, sometimes you might get additional insights that I don't cover in the video, and or context of some stuff that maybe I say in the video that doesn't make quite 100%, but if you get the blog with it, you'd be like, okay, I'm tracking. Anyway, we are tracking. I'm under 6 from the campsite for tonight, so we're not stopping, except for the next water source. I'm just like crushing it. This is this huge ridge that I am cut backing the heck out of, and it's a pretty good trail, so we're making time. We'll see how we feel when we get to 18. This might be my first 20 day, but we'll wait and see. Be back. It's pouring rain, but honestly, like with the leaves coming in now, it's actually, I can actually feel a difference in the amount of rain that's getting through the canopy. Not as much does, so, you know, that's a bonus going forward. Grow leaves grow. All right, we're going up now, folks. Got some pretty cool trail magic back there. You can see right here. Not, you know, it's not the bus, but very timely. From Van Man and his wife Jennifer. They are both nurses. She has a job that allows her to travel, and he's in between contracts right now on a traveling nurse deal, and she drives the van, which is a super tricked out. They sold their house. They got a super tricked out Mercedes. It's got you know, Starlink, a winch on the front if they get stuck. I mean, this thing is awesome. They're traveling with their 2 dogs. And, I hiked with him a little bit one day, kind of learned his story, and anyway, they've got what seems to be endless bags of those baby Snickers. So he hikes road to road or gap to gap, and then she picks him up and they go to a campground. My good friends Mike and Marla Hansen, not Manson, sorry Mike and Marla Hansen, did the same thing a couple of years ago or so, and they actually, it's a good way to involve your spouse or significant other or partner, you know, and they can do a little hiking, and maybe they don't want to do the whole deal, but it's an awesome way. And they did an interview on a podcast. If you could check it out, it's pretty cool how they did it. If you're interested, you do your podcast deal and search Mighty Blue on the Appalachian Trail, a midlife crisis, and they were on episode 365, kind of talking about how they did it with their RV. So if you're interested in doing that or want to see how they did it, check out that podcast. All right, I need 2 hands. Later.